Welcome back, everybody, to Civilization 5. And as we set up our game, I've decided, because of a couple recommendations, that we would try Maria Theresa from Austria, through Croatia's actual recommendation. And don't worry, we'll get to America one of these days. But I thought we'd try something a little bit different. City-states, why are you? It's probably Skirmish or something. Anyways, I like Skirmish because it puts everybody kind of squished together, and you're, forced to deal with your neighbors. And then also, it's harder for civs to run away because I think we're all going to be put together. I put it on river and seas, so we'll have large lakes or seas with some rivers as well, just because I've never really tried it on that. We'll have Raging Barbarians, as always. I just really like that setting. Quick combat. And yeah, looks good to go. So we're going to have a map really squished in with lots of people. But that's what's always fun. I like seeing the issues
Noble
that
and virtuous
can
Queen Maria
be
Theresa,
brought about by that.
Holy Roman Empress and Sovereign of Austria.
Anywho, let me go ahead real quick. We'll join up with the Civ and the Civlopedia, and I'll kind of go over what the difference is about Austria is. So, with her regular ability, the unique ability of the civilization, we can spend gold to annex or puppet a city-state that has been your ally for 5 turns. So that, I may use that well, or probably not, since I've never actually looking into it before. We also have the Hussars, which are a fast-mounted unit used for scouting and hit-and-run attacks, especially deadly with flank attacks. Only the Austrians may build it. So we still won't get our defensive bonuses. We'll still have a negative 33% strength to attacking cities. But we can move after attacks, which I don't remember if the cavalries can do that. But we'll also start with extra sight, so we'll get 1 extra sight, which is pretty big, I think, especially for scouting units. And we'll get bonuses when making a flank attack, which is up to like 50%. So that'll be a later game unit that we can use with military science that's actually going to be pretty darn useful. Also, I believe coffee houses? Yeah. So we get coffee houses. This is a Renaissance-era building, unique to Austria, which replaces the windmill. It increases the city's production and speed at which great people are generated by 25%. Okay. So windmills... cities must not be built on hills. So as long as we don't build on a hill, we should be good. And I'm already thoroughly enjoying the music. We're really zoomed in. Awesome. Awesome start. And as always, this is just a random start. I don't keep redoing them until I find something that I like. We kind of lucked out for once, which is darn nice because we don't normally. I would love to work towards writing first, but I really feel picking up some of these would probably be... Man, this music is amazing. Let's see. First of all, let's get a scout out. Let's do production. Switch back to that. Pottery first. Yeah, probably. Now, as I explore around, I'll need to find out if I want to go through Liberty or Tradition. I would really like to do Liberty to have a lot of extra happiness for spreading out with... yeah, I think that's one of the better ones for it. Because we're going to probably pick up city-states and either annex or puppet them. Alright, tire our first one. They're also going to have barbs right next to them, which will allow us to help them out for quests. Looks like we're on the bottom of the map, too, which isn't a bad thing at all. Since you can't wrap around the map south and north, we'll be able to... Ooh, nice. Nice start. We'll be able to at least be protected on one side. Having a city-state on one side, too, is good. Received 100 gold. That is pretty useful, actually. Gems? Oh, wow. Ho, 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 ho. Game on, huh? Game on. These guys are jerks. Let's keep exploring as much as we can. Our scout will be able to come over here and search around here. So let's see if he doesn't. Once again, see some small advantages, if you will, to being the computer at this difficulty. You already have a lot more units. That's okay. I like playing on this difficulty, actually. Immortal's one of my favorites. I feel it's pretty balanced, all things considering. Ooh. Wow. It's nice. Well, the extra happiness is nice. We'll gain an extra 2 if it's within our borders, and it can be given us a lot of faith if we work it as well, which at this moment we're probably not going to be able to pick up, at least not without really pissing off the Iroquois and overextending to some extent as well. Let's keep getting a little bit more here. Ooh, I like this map. I don't know. I'm happy to be playing Civ, I guess.
Shall declare.
Which is a good thing, because this is the biggest Vatican City. This is the biggest series on my channel. So it's a good thing if I like it, huh? But I don't know, it's I streamed a little bit earlier, and although I tried to stream on YouTube at 720, it had issues for certain people with lower slower internet, which I might be able to change if I increase my bit rate, but that's all small stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the Civ play. Russia's back, huh? Need to play as Russia one of these days. I don't think I have before. It's neither here nor there with Civ, but every time I get to hang out with all of you, I get put in a really good mood. So that could be it too. Wow! Really? Another one? Jeez. Works for me because we're also not going to have oceans and stuff. Some of these are just going to be out and about, so that's no wonder that we've run into a few of them already. In the same extent, we're definitely going to want to pick them up. And the same extent, evidence of recent activity. Oh gosh, darn it! Stop giving me those. Give me culture or something. In the same extent, I love you all. I don't know where I was going with that, but another map. Holy crap! Well, there's Babylon, but I mean, geez Louise, guys, give me some advantages here, please. It's the idea of the goody huts. All right, so what do we want to do? It looks like and then once again, I should really think ahead of time what I want to do and how I want to play the game through social policies and research, but I never do. That's one of the things that could really improve my play a little bit, but you know, it wouldn't be my Let's Plays. I do like these, but I like being able to see them. It wouldn't be my Let's Play if I thought things through. You know what? I'm willing to bet we'll probably have a smaller empire for once. And because I always do go Liberty, theoretically we should have a smaller empire this time around. Oh god, that worker. Oh, when are we going to grow again? 4. Nice. 3 culture per turn already. The extra growth is really nice. I don't... You know what? I'm going to go... I think I'm going to go Liberty anyway, just because of the fact that I do want to... Oh, nice. We picked up some faith, too, from meeting Vatican City. I will want to expand and take some of the city-states as well. We'll eventually go a non-Liberty game eventually. But I do want to probably try and take some of these. With the Iroquois next to me as well, we'll probably be attacking them eventually. And... Get out of here! Yeah, get out of here, Russia. That's mine. And 80 gold. That's okay. I'm okay with that. And we'll be taking a lot of cities probably through that, because they expand like the plague. Ooh, nice. That's probably going to get sniped from us. But yeah, Iroquois are really bad about that. Oh, nice! Spearman. Cool. We could go honor. And the honor, I think, is something I want to go into, especially with the Iroquois next to me. I want to actually get military tradition eventually, because with those range units, getting that range or double attack makes all the difference. Plus, a great general early would be nice. Let's go ahead and start out like I always start out. And I swear, next let's play. Remind me, and we'll set up a situation to where. It's such a cool intro. He's Dracula. Where we're not doing this. We'll be doing something different. Okay. Let's get a little bit more growth going still. The more growth, the more people we have working, etc., etc. You know the drill by now. Whether you're a Civ player or not, you should probably know the drill. We're going to get mining going pretty soon, too. Ah, nice. Nice. The Iroquois are really boxed in, which is excellent. Not only by mountains, but by city-states. So they're going to have to either go through a city-state or through me, and I would like to see them try. Even with such a relatively weak army, as at least what the AI would say to me, I can easily outdo them. So I will probably want to get archery a little bit earlier than usual because of the possible threat of these silly individuals. You know, let's heal, because we'll have archers coming over here to deal with. You know what? Just ooh, Rome, huh? A lot of warmongers. I like it. I think maybe that's what I need to do too, is put an even maybe smaller map, fill it up with even more AIs, like do a tiny map, fill it up with maximum amount of AIs, and then make sure they're all warmongers, and play maybe like Japan or something. That'd be fun. I think it would be fun. As some of you have mentioned, and I do see every message. I will eventually respond to them too. Sometimes it does take me a little bit longer, and I apologize for that. You know what? Just in case, let's pick it up a little earlier than usual. Like I mentioned, but it's even a little bit earlier. Sometimes it does take me a little while to get over to actually... I don't think we'll be able to get the Great Library. So we'll go with just regular library, but it sometimes will take me a little bit longer. Woo! But I do read them, is the message to take away from all that rambling. But yeah, one of you have mentioned that it's like, I guess I said something like, you know, sometimes I warmonger a little bit, or, you know, the usual or something like that, and you're like, what are you talking about? You always warmonger. And that is very true. I pretty much always do. The few times that I don't, they end somewhat poorly. Because this is what I know how. This is how I know how to play. This masonry, and for better or worse, for me at least, it's a lot of fun to play that way. Yeah, we can work together for now. That'll hopefully prevent him from attacking me right off the bat. We definitely need to get like Montezuma in the game. You know what? Actually, we'll use him more for combat, I think. Okay. But yeah, I'm really starting to think that certain ways of playing the game, I'm fine-tuning kind of how I play the game. It doesn't always mean that it's in a good all in. See? Case in point. But I'm definitely learning how to play a little bit differently to where it's actually pretty good. It works out pretty well. And yeah, that's no surprise there. Tires under attack by barbs, I would assume. Unfortunately, will be a little bit before I can get to that. Also... fine. I'll go animal husbandry. Maybe see if we can pick up some horses early. That would be excellent for kind of starting an early game military. Also, nope, mine. That'll probably piss him off a little bit, but we're friends. you know, that's what we do, right? We help each other out. So he shouldn't mind that at all. I'm not giving him copper, that's for sure. Two turns. Sure. By the time I get over there, it's about the same. Hey, archers! What's up, guys? Holy hell, this is going to be a lot of combat. I can't wait. Holy Rome. Literally. Holy Empire of Rome. They are building some units already, huh? Okay, next turn we'll be able to do stuff with them, which is my favorite thing to do, is do stuff. There we go. Construct the mine, please. You know what? Let's see if we can hold out one turn if they don't finish him off with their archers and up. Don't take it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Yeah. Do I get any rep with anybody? Ooh, we discovered horsies. Where? There. Oh, we're gonna get into early war. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. There's gonna be early war. Let's do that. Let's get a little bit more growth going. And because we're gonna probably do early war, do we want to do? We're not going to have access to the horses, really. I mean, it's going to be an offshoot, or later on we'll be able to pick it up, but for right now we won't. Where are... What are the defenses or the abilities of the brutes or warriors? It's like 300, I think, the spearmen, or something like that. So let's go ahead and we'll pick up bronze working. And did I already... Okay, I already put it there. And what we'll do is we'll make some spearmen, we'll make some archers, and we'll go in and start attacking. Because we'll also be able to build a barracks that way as well. Okay, open terrain for the most part I'm going to go with. And Rome should be down here. Let's assume that, and assume that they have their goody huts, and I'll head back because I'm going to need my... China, another good military. I don't think I would classify them as military, but they are. The fact that those, the chocobos, or the choconews, I know they're called that, but I call them chocobos. Yeah, why not? They're not anywhere near me. The chocobos are extremely powerful early game units, and the fact that their generals give even larger combat bonuses makes them actually a very powerful force. One of my favorite civs in the entire game. It really suits and fits my playstyle. Okay, I want to get a barracks made pretty soon too. Man, our production's pretty crappy. We'll make a barracks later. It's a little too... Stoneworks would be nice. Let's go masonry though. Get our stone hooked up. Then we can build a stoneworks. Would be a good idea as well. Yep, Nebuchadnezzar. We can have embassies. Pantheon. Okay, you know what? Holy warriors might not be a bad idea. Faith healers. Being adjacent to a friendly city, now that we know that you literally have to be about here, it's probably not as good as more of a defensive thing. Or you can push in, heal up with the new city, then push again. Faster border growth isn't always a bad thing. Happiness with cities on rivers. I don't have any issue with that. Technically, I think it's a good bonus, but there's not a whole lot of rivers everywhere. I don't like the idea that you have to rely on a city with a river, whereas I'd rather get resources out of it or better military parts. Extra production's always a plus. Growth rate.